Hi everybody, GoPro Chip here. I'm sure you're probably wondering how to get those shots on the skateboard and the mountain biking, so I figured I'd show off the rig a little bit and a little bit how I made it. Basically, I took a regular Camelbak and built my own rig that fits in here. Most mountain bikers are going to ride with a Camelbak anyway, so why not build a rig that has your GoPro on there? Cinch it down nice and tight in the front, and of course at the bottom, that way the pack doesn't jiggle around a whole lot. Make sure it's nice and tight. Right now I'm not going to tighten it down, and basically, when you're leaning forward on the mountain bike, you can see how this looks right over your shoulder. So the key to it is get on your mountain bike and ride around and kind of look over and make sure the angle of the camera is right. The cool thing about this rig is if the angle is not right, you can flip it and do it on the top looking down from here. You could also come off on the sides. You can basically play with the rig however you want. During my ride, I kept whacking this on trees because the trail I was on was really, really tight. But again, build it the way you want it. Whenever you crack it like I did, you can also glue it back down and keep riding with it. So let's get to the actual rig and how this works. Most of us layer up and then you start getting hot on the trail and you throw a shirt in your backpack. So luckily this Camelbak has a big pouch here, and the best thing to do is take whatever you were using, like a sweatshirt or whatever, and stuff it in there. That helps the rig to stay solid. It also helps these straps stay real nice and tight. The other thing, when I built this, notice how the strap is wrapped around the tube and connected back down. If you just had it across it like that, just one loop, instead of looping it around it, it tends to wobble back and forth a whole lot. So let me go ahead and take this thing out. So here's what the rig looks like. Of course, I used rounded PVC so it wouldn't damage the or whatever stuff's called, nylon. I did put some little things on the end so that if I did go straight across, it wouldn't flop off. The most important part is this angle here. I noticed when I first built the rig that was straight up, it basically helmet kept hitting it, because the idea is that you're leaning forward and half the time your neck is craned to look forward on the mountain bike. So my helmet kept hitting, and skateboarding as well, as you're leaning forward to do a thing, I could feel my helmet hit the back of the rig. So definitely play with it a little bit before you glue it down and make sure you got it just right. You may want to come out lower and then back up with another 45. I might do that on the next iteration of this. So pretty fun rig. Trying to think of anything else. I'm not going to teach you how to do the PVC and all that kind of stuff. Most of you guys that build rigs know how to do that. Of course, you get your PVC cutters. You just basically get it where you want it and you crimp it down and pop. It cuts it really fast, and then use a standard regular heavy duty cement, PVC cement stuff. So build it out, put it together, put it in your backpack, look at it real quick, test it, make sure you like it, look at it in the mirror, make sure whatever position you're going to be in, skateboarding or whatever, check it out, make sure it's right before you glue it, because after you glue it, you're starting from scratch. But this stuff is off the shelf at Home Depot for super cheap, so even if you screw it up, build another one, who cares? All right, thanks for watching.